Hello cadets, how are you all? So we started our second chapter, that is linear equations in one variable. In that, first of all, we learned some basic concepts related to equations. Then we learned how to solve some simple equations. On the basis of solving of equations, we had some statement questions. Statement questions that we have done so far were of three types. First type was related to shapes, second was related to numbers, and third was related to age. Chapter linear equation in one variable, solving equations, and statement questions. Statement questions, three types we have done so far. Today we are going to do fourth type, and after that we will learn solving equations of a different type. Means today on our agenda we have two things. First of all, we will learn statement questions related to coins. Then we will learn how to solve some equations. We know how to solve equations, but these equations are a little of different type. So these two things we will do today. First of all, let us start with questions based on coins. I have written one question over here. The question is, Dev has a total of rupees 590 as currency notes in the denominations of rupees 50, rupees 20 and rupees 10. There is one person by name of Dev. He is having 590 rupees. He is having 590 rupees. Those 590 rupees, he has 50 rupees, 20 rupees and 10 rupees. Then ratio of 50 rupee notes and 20 rupee notes is 3:5. This is also given. Means how many 50 rupee notes are there and how many 20 rupee notes are there? There are some 50 rupee notes and some 20 rupee notes. Their ratio is coming out to be 3:5. And number of 10 rupee notes, we don't know. They have not given any ratio for it. But they have given that total number of notes are 25. Now the question is how many notes of each denomination he has. Means for each denomination how many notes he has. This is the question. Let us start with it. The solution. Dev has rupees 50, rupees 20 and rupee 10 notes. Yes. Now the ratio between 50 rupee notes and 20 rupee notes is given to be 3:5. Ratio is 3:5. They have not said that there are 350 rupee notes and 520 rupee notes. Their ratio is 3:5. Okay, if I say that there are 350 rupee notes and 520 rupee notes, ratio is 3:5. What does they have said? If I say they have 650 rupee notes and 10 5 rupee notes, what is the ratio? 6 is to 10, and if you reduce it, ratio comes out to be 3:5. If I say he is having 9 50 rupee notes and 15 10 rupee notes, then also ratio is coming to be 3:5. So how we can take that? What is this? 6 3 into 2 and 5 into 2, 9 3 into 3 and 5 into 3 means we can take some multiple along. We cannot say that there are 350 rupee notes and 520 rupee notes. We have to take some multiple along because all these are possibilities. So what we will write, let number of rupee 50 notes is equal to 3x, then number of rupees 20 notes, if 50 notes is 3x, then 3:5 is the ratio, then 20 rupee notes will be 5x. Now total number of notes is equal to 25. This is also one thing they have given, that total number of notes are 25. So in total number of notes, what all type of notes are there? 50 rupee notes, 20 rupee notes, and 10 rupee notes, and total comes out to be 25. Number of 50 rupee notes are 3x, number of 20 rupee notes are 5x, and number of 10 rupee notes we don't know. Their sum is 25. Now 3x plus 5x gives you 8x plus number of 10 rupee notes equal to 25. So what we can say that number of 10 rupee notes, this 8x is one number. 8 into x will give you one number. So it can be treated as a number and can be transposed. Here it is positive, going right of equal to sign, it will turn negative. So transposing this 8x, we will get 25 minus 8x. Number of 50 rupee notes 3x, number of 20 rupee notes 5x, and number of 10 rupee notes 25 minus 8x. This is something we have. Otherwise also, that if I say that there are 10 total number of notes and we have 50, 20 and 10 rupee notes. Suppose 50 rupee notes are 3, 20 rupee notes are 5. Then tell me how many 10 rupee notes are there? Total are 10, 3 and 5. So 50 rupee notes are 3, 20 rupees notes are 5. So 10 rupee notes will be 10 minus these two. So 10 minus 8 gives you 2. Similarly over here, total notes 25, 25 minus 8x we have got, and how we have got, that is also I have told you. So now we have number of notes, but what would be the amount for all these type of notes? If you are having 50 rupee notes, suppose you are having 350 rupee notes, what is the amount you have for it? Means what amount will 350 rupee notes will make? 150 rupees. If you have 150 rupee notes, its value is 50 rupees. If you have 250 rupee notes, its value is 100 rupees. If you have 350 rupee notes, its value is 3 into 50, 150 rupees. If you have 450 rupee notes, its value is 4 into 50 and it is 200 rupees. So in this way, amount for rupees 50 notes. 50 rupee notes, how many notes are there? Okay, number of rupee 50 notes are 3x multiplied by 50. It gives you 150x. We can multiply it. If it would have been addition sign, then we cannot add. Unlike terms cannot be added, but they can be multiplied. 3x into 50 gives you 150x. Now, rupees amount for rupees 20 notes. How many notes of rupees 20? 5x. Cost of one note 20 rupees. It gives you 100x. For 10 rupee notes, number of notes are 25 minus 8x. Cost of one 10 rupees. It comes out to be 10 into 25. When you will open the bracket, so this 10 will be multiplied by 25 also and minus 8x also. So 10 into 25, 250. 10 into 8x minus 80x. So 250 minus 80x is 10 rupee notes. Now, okay, 50 rupee notes, 3x, 150x, 20 rupee notes, 5x into 20, 100x, 10 rupee notes, number of 10 rupee notes, 25 minus 8x, 25 minus 8x into 10, 250 minus 80x. Now, total amount we know is equal to rupees 590. So what is total amount equal to? Amount formed by 50 rupee notes, 20 rupee notes and 10 rupee notes. If we add all these, then we will get the total amount. 50 rupee notes gives you 150x rupees. 20 rupee notes gives you 100x rupees. And 10 rupee notes gives you 250 minus 80x rupees. And total comes out to be 590. So now combining like terms means the terms having x, writing them together. 150x plus 100x minus 80x plus 250 is equals to 590. 150x plus 100x, 250x minus 80x plus 250 gives you 590. 250x minus 80x will give you 170x. 250x minus 80x gives you 170x plus 250 gives you 590. Now 170x is equals to 590 minus 250. From here we have to find the value of x. To find the value of x, we remove all other things. Only x should remain. So what other things are there? 250 is there, 170 is there. We have to remove it. So first of all, let us remove 250. It goes in subtraction, minus 250. 590 minus 250 gives you 0. 9 minus 5, 4. 5 minus 2, 3. Now 170x is equal to 340 and x comes out to be 340 upon 170. This 170 is in multiplication over here. When you want to remove it, it will go in denominator over there. Other way around, dividing both sides by 170. Here also we get the same thing. So x is 340 upon 170 is equals to 2. So the question is, how many notes of each denomination he has? Number of 50 rupee notes, 3x. Therefore, number of 50 rupee notes is equals to 3x is equals to 3 into 2 is equals to 6. 3x means 3 multiplied by x. Number of 20 rupee notes is 5x. 5x means 5 into x. X is 2. 10 notes of 20 rupees. Number of 10 rupee notes. 25 minus 8x. X is 2. 25. This was the notes. 25 minus 8x. 25 minus 8 into 2 means 8x to be solved first. 8x is one thing, it should be given preference. 8x number. So 25 minus 16 gives you 9. So 9 10 rupee notes forms 90 rupees. 10 20 rupee notes forms 200 rupees. 6 50 rupee notes forms 300 rupees. Total comes out to be 590. So our question is verified and it is correct. So in this way, we can do questions based on coins. So this was another type that we have discussed today. Questions based on shapes, numbers, age we have already done. Today we have done questions based on coins. Now after this we will see solving equations of one more type. Now let us move on to it.